It sounds like a female voice. So I don't know what that noise is. It sounds like someone's got a television on.
Nope, but I can turn my mic down.
All right. Well, we're live while you're doing that.
Ah.
So, welcome to whatever this episode is. I don't even remember. Are we on 4, 5, 6, 12? It's Memorial Day Friday, everybody, and cheers to the veterans who fought so that our government could all enslave us over a fake virus.
Gotta love it.
That's actually only half true. The virus is real. The response is bullshit.
Yes.
Did you guys see the CDC has already started to backtrack? They backtracked on the surface. Because they were like, oh my god, it can live on the surface for days and weeks and months and years, and if you don't spray stuff, it's gonna. And they're like, yeah, that's not true. Here's the thing: when they did that, a doctor friend of mine on Facebook said, no, just because you find the RNA doesn't mean anything, and that's the problem. So it's an enveloped, and I think I've talked about this before. It's an enveloped virus. So if you don't have the envelope and it's just the RNA, it's not going to do anything because it's never alive, but essentially it's dehydrated and dead. So you'd actually basically have to, if the cells were still there, you'd have to rehydrate it, put it in re-envelop it, and then inject it into yourself somehow, or put it in your eyeballs or something. Because if it's not enveloped, the second it gets into your system, it's gone. I mean, your white blood cells will say, oh, thank you. And that's it.
Yep.
The Appalachian American in our upper right-hand corner is falling asleep or frozen. I'm not sure which.
Yeah,
hey, howdy.
Life was bothering me. Hey, sir, did you know that the Secret Service isn't allowed to yell "get down" anymore? They just have to tell President Trump to duck. Duck, Donald. Donald, duck.
Man, you went around the house for a joke.
Yeah,
I don't think you got there. That
man
chuckling in the background is Tom.
Yeah.
Or underneath. Or should mess with it. If I mess with it, he's to the right. He's underneath. Oh, look at that. Oh, get off. That's just weird.
That's what she said.
Why? There we go. Well, what does this do? Why doesn't that do anything? What's this do? Nothing. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. Good night, and we will see you.
All right.
So, did you guys hear the absolute sad news? And I'm very heartbroken. Let me get right up to the camera so that people can see I'm heartbroken. Deep into You can't hear that because I'm past the mic. What's wrong with you?
I was playing the Whoops Wallace violin.
Oh, for what?
Well, you said you was heartbroken.
I am. I'm absolutely heartbroken.
Why?
Because my absolute favorite lesbian is no longer on her TV show. She was either fired or quit, depending on. I think it was kind of a mutual. It's like, to me, I think it's like Ruby Rose went in and complained about something, and they said, "Oh, well, you can't have it." Well, if I can't have it, I'm going to quit. Okay.
Hey,
I think it's how. It's like she was fired and quit.
Let's be honest here. It wasn't going anywhere.
It got renewed for season 2, man.
But let's be honest. Is it really that good?
God. Are you trying to make a pun again?
But let's be honest.
I don't know what smells worse. Fart, Next day beer farts or Appalachian's horrible puns. That's a very dad joke, by the way.
Huh?
That's a very dad joke of you.
You're welcome. I'm now a dad, so I can do that.
Yeah. But so Ruby Rose has left the building, whether voluntarily or not voluntarily. And they did talk about this on the High Council, because was that yesterday? I think Mahler, somebody was bringing up Mahler or somebody and they said, if you do a search for a Batwoman in costume, it's amazing how much you find her stunt double. and so I did it. And sure enough, her stunt double has darker skin and has a different color. And I'm like, That's interesting. But here's what's crazy. I because Netflix is run by people who are on acid, and because the way that the various these things are broadcast, I don't know how they figure out when stuff's available on Netflix for the CW nonsense. It really ought to be the next day. Years ago, NBC had it downright with Heroes. Heroes would come out like on a Monday or Tuesday night or whatever night of the week it was. And the next night at whatever time it was released, you could watch it on Netflix. And I don't remember what night, because it's like whatever night it was, I was always busy. Plus I didn't have cable and wasn't arsed to figure out, put my, antenna back up. But anyway, so I used to watch it the next day. Or was it the next day or was it an hour later? I don't know. But now it's like, it's not until the whole season's done and it's like months later. I don't know. But so I've watched parts. So the Crisis on Infinite Earths, is that 5 parts?
I think so.
So I've watched parts 3 and 4 because Supergirl isn't on yet. I don't think. I'm watching The Flash now. I went through Arrow. I actually watched Arrow, although we had talked previously on the other show about the Arrow. Was it the Arrow and the Canaries or something like that? Was an episode of that season that was insufferable. And I'm like, wow, The Flash is the same way. Every freaking villain and anything new for the most part is a woman, whether it's a villain or hero. And the other day I was like, oh, Barry's the only white guy on Team Flash now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is insane. This is that, the soft bigotry, the soft bigotry of low expectations is what oh God, there goes the dogs. And I let them all out before we started all this nonsense. So God only knows what they're barking at. I'm drinking my own beer tonight. This is at least my second one.
Did you know the Flash is number 6 in America for Netflix?
I can't stand that show.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm starting to skip through episodes more.
Yeah.
If they continue, I may have to go see what the hell they're barking at. Arrow, about the only one I did was the Arrow and the Canaries nonsense. When I do Supergirl, I can get through a Supergirl episode in 10 minutes or less. Because I can tell, because when you go along the bottom, you can see kind of the scene stuff, showing up at the bottom. So I can tell by what they're showing whether it's anything I actually need. And so basically it's the encounter or maybe just talk, but when it's 2 of them doing a heart to heart, I don't care. Because really it's basically men are bad, I'm a lesbian. And the sister I really like, but she gets on my nerves. And
what'd you think about Arrow?
Huh?
Do you like Arrow?
No, I like Arrow.
Yeah. I like Arrow too.
I don't know why they killed it off completely. I mean, they ended it. But the thing is, I think 20 some odd episodes a season is too long for most of these shows because they have some arc that goes on and on forever. This is one thing I liked. I hated and didn't. I liked it and didn't like it at the same time with Once Upon a Time.
You watch that?
I used to. So the new villain would be like half a season, and then you'd have some other new villain. Although some of them stuck around and some other stuff, do whatever. And at first it was like so annoying, but then they had one where it went like the whole season or most of the season. I was like, oh, this is getting boring. And then that last one, it took me that last season they did. I must have taken me 2 years before I finally watched it. And it was like I'd watch an episode and it would take me 2 weeks to recover because it was such garbage.
Well, see, what bothered me is when they started inviting villains from like the movie Frozen.
Yeah. Well, they did that. That one didn't last very long. And that one was really, it wasn't horrible, but it was just kind of fell flat.
Now, did you finish watching it?
Well, I had the one with his daughter, with Henry's daughter, and they redid Cinderella as some Hispanic lady or Latina. Yeah. That's the one I saw where they were going. I watched like first half of the first one and I was like, I got to turn this off. and then it was like I don't even know how. So I don't know how long it's been, but it was a good deal of time, many months, if not a year. And I went back and finished it, and I'm like, I don't really know if I care. And really, what's her face, who was the Wicked Witch?
Became the good witch, the white witch.
Yeah,
or
but
something.
that actress, I like her butt. So yeah, Lana Patilia or something like that. Lana Patilia. But
couldn't have
you
a
know.
king then. Couldn't have
Huh?
a king. They couldn't have added a king or nothing.
no.
It had to be just a woman ruling.
Well, she was the wicked stepmother from the fairy tale, so there wasn't a king.
Yeah.
I mean, there
Well,
was
Robin.
king and pass. God bless. But anyway, whatever. I like the actress enough that it's like, is she wearing tight pants? Okay, I'm watching this episode. That's basically what it came down to. Because the little girl, I found to be insufferable as an actress. She was way overacting, and it's extremely rare that I can handle a kid actor for very long.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell they're barking at. I wonder if the cops are next door again. But overall, I thought I like the concept of this alternate dimension. They did the land of the unfinished tales. They did some other things that were in other dimensions that made sense. For a Disney program, it got pretty dark a few times.
Oh yeah, like Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. Now that was a real twist.
And then Hell.
Where?
When they went to Hell.
Oh yeah.
That was a twist.
Yeah. There was was it Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was in the land of unfinished tales, and there was some things that got some seriously dark, and then it got all stupid, and I don't know if that last season was just to kind of wrap stuff up because it didn't have the main cast. You just had
you still have Robin Hood, not Robin Hood, Captain Hook.
You had Captain Hook, but you didn't have what's her name, who I really liked too, the blonde, although she got to be a bit of a pain. And then the Jennifer, whatever, who played her mother, she outstayed her welcome in my brain after about a season.
Rumpelstiltskin was my favorite thing. That was a great acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, that was an interesting take on Rumpelstiltskin too, and then you had what's her name, who was on Lost, who I really liked, Emily. She's from Australia. But no, I thought it was a really interesting concept, and Disney didn't screw it up too much until the end. It's like it got Disney now making Mulan gay, and some of there was some stuff in there that was kind of dumb, and it's like it didn't work, and they just got rid of it. It's like the characterization, some of that stuff didn't quite work, and they were like, those characters are just going to fade off over here.
Well, the thing that bugs me is for a female to be strong, like a warrior or anything, she has to be gay now in Disney.
Yeah, it kind of feels that way.
Yeah.
So, but no, and no, I liked it to a point, and I still, I still think the best moment of the entire thing was, I guess is that in the first season or the second season, when Henry eats the apple and he's and what's her name kisses his actual mother, his biological mother, and that breaks the spell, breaks the curse.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that Pinocchio.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. Are you dogs done barking now?
Oh, they feel it. Hey Seth, this cup holds a whole bottle of wine, and look, it's still got room. A whole bottle of wine in one cup.
Yeah.
And it's not that big.
That looks awfully small. What kind of wine? Is you got wine in there? Or you got liquor or beer?
It's wine. It's a whole bottle of wine. It even says on the sticker, holds a bottle.
Well, why does it look like it's fizzy?
It's this one. The one Seth introduced.
I can see cupcake.
Yeah.
What do you want, Toby?
But that's a whole bottle.
Ow.
It's empty. It's $2 at Walmart. $1.50 at Walmart. Seth, I can't hear you.
For the bottle or for the cup?
For the cup.
Okay.
The cup.
I'm like a $2 bottle of wine.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I must have. Forgot to
Sorry,
unmute.
my little dog over here to my left was pulling on my cord and about pulled me to the ground. What do you want, Toby? All right, you guys
need-
talk.
I'll
You
have
need
to get
that
one.
cup.
I'll get one for my wife. I'm sure she'll love it.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome, dude. I cannot wait to play. All right, show that axe. Show that axe on there.
All right.
God, I think it's so huge. Oh, hey,
Isn't
look,
it
a doggo.
stout?
It's a doggo. That thing is so awesome.
Let me see if I get it all the way in the camera.
Nope, too big. Dude, he's ridiculous.
It is, and it's fun to swing. I smashed a cup with it earlier
Oh, you already did? Nice.
just to test it. Yeah, but it'll be like a mirror finish when I'm done with it. And I'm wrapping this in rope, so it's
Yeah.
easy to grip and you don't get blisters.
Okay, cool.
So
I was
if y'all
gonna try
want
to
to
get some
see that
leather.
axe, huh?
I was trying to get some leather, but I haven't got a chance to get any yet.
Well, I found some at Walmart, but it was like it was pleather,
Yeah.
and I felt like if my hand kept rubbing in one spot, it was just gonna like
Oh, okay.
fall apart.
That's why you got to switch hands, man.
Lord.
One of my gay friends told me that. Oh,
Sounds like a dad joke, though.
he said if you don't switch hands, it'll start curving off one way.
That's what happened.
It's like, thanks, Brad. I needed to know that. But yeah, that the little dog I just held up, he's 38 pounds, believe it or not. He's the one that if you get the right toy, you can pick him up and he'll hold on.
How much
And
does that axe weigh?
Yeah. So anyway, we're talking about everything but Batwoman. That's
Well,
what started
Batwoman's
this.
just so much fun to talk about.
Hey, I've watched a few of the Mahler EFAPs about it, and it takes them like 6 hours to go through an episode.
Well, they do. Well, I mean, they have the EFAP minis. They talk during the whole episode. So I mean, you kind of get to hear what the episode is going to be about.
And they stop it and they go back and
Yeah.
the thing is the Legends of Tomorrow, when
I like that.
Captain What's His Face was in it, the Rory from Doctor Who. I actually liked it. And then they decided this is, hey, we have to have a woman in charge for some reason. And Katie, she's got nice boobs, so I watched the show. And she actually knows some stuff. She actually has a body structure that, you can believe she actually, if she kicked you, would hurt. Now, if you have any kind of training, you could probably absorb the blow because you just mass alone. You get a real big guy, and even if he's up against another guy, say you get a good 350-pound guy, unless he's got a glass jaw, if he's going up against a 185 karate expert, he can probably hold his own for a while.
Yeah.
Well, that's like Gina Carano, man. Like I believe that she could probably fight.
Oh yeah.
Watch them cast her.
Yeah.
They're gonna cast her next to be Batwoman. I'd watch it then.
Yeah, I did a video of one of the chicks. I missed an entire season of the Magicians because my wife had watched it and I didn't feel like watching it, and I started watching. I guess it was season 5 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one I know. There's one more. Whatever the last number is, it's the one before that. And Olivia is the one I like anyway. The one who I forget what she plays. She's the blonde. It's like they keep talking about how powerful she is and nothing ever happens. It's like she still has no confidence. I'm just like, I'm over that. But I had forgotten that, this person, I was like, who in the world is this? And I had to go back to the previous season to find a couple episodes and, oh, this is who this is. And, but she's, Taylor's her last name, Jade Taylor. She's actually been on Twitter saying, hey, how about me? Someone who is actually has been known. Apparently she studies Kov McGraw in real life and knows how to at least look like she knows what she's doing. Right. In the movies, if you really, really know martial arts, you actually have to slow down or it's too fast. So speaking of Batwoman, did Seth tell you about
Batman.
Robert
What-
Pattinson.
Yeah.
What about
Oh
Pattinson?
yeah, he
Blowing up
doesn't
his
want to.
buffalo?
He doesn't want to get in shape.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. He
Yeah.
doesn't
Let
wanna
me
set a
share the
precedent.
screen.
Oh yeah.
All right, go
Let
ahead.
me share this. Okay.
Strangers in the night, we're getting copyright striked for this song. Yeah, but when have we ever had a Batman on screen or TV that looked like that?
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
guess ever really.
But they all did something to get some kind of.
Well,
I mean, that was one of the things that was kind of like Michael Keaton didn't have the stature as Batman, but he pulled it off. And then Val Kilmer, it's so goofy. It's like Val Kilmer, I think, was more believable as Batman, but it was a horrible Bruce Wayne. And
Yeah.
then what's his name? Fuck, he was born over here in Kentucky. Who was next?
Hmm?
George Clooney. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
See, now he pulled off Bruce, I think, better than anybody ever, before or since. And he was somewhat believable as a Batman. Adam West was actually fairly believable as a Batman, considering it was all tights. And apparently he had the Bruce Wayne lifestyle in real life. He was known to go to swingers parties and all that other stuff that was back in the 60s, man.
I don't know. I don't see it like a small Batman.
Right.
He'd be perfect for Robin.
Yeah, if he's not going to gain any muscle, it's not going to work very well.
Nah.
I mean, because he's got to be fairly good size. But yeah, kind of thin and lanky. That's more of Robin's style.
Dang, Ben Affleck actually jacked up, got pretty right. No, I'm sorry, never mind. That's a fake.
That was just donuts.
No, there's a picture. There's a picture from small workout. From the small thumbnail picture, it looked like a picture. Somebody put Ben Affleck's face on the Rock's body because I noticed the tattoos.
Kind of like what they did with Trump, with Rocky.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the
But I was
thing
trying
with
to-
Batman is, Bruce Wayne can't be. I mean, he needs to have broad shoulders and carry that persona, to be the Playboy womanizer almost, woman's, that protective thing, but still be suave. Because in Batman, it's in the comics, it's hard, because many times he's really big, and it's like, yeah, if you're going to be that big in real life, like what you showed there, Tommy, that guy would probably be 6'4" and 285,
Yeah,
And,
but it would make more sense when like he rips the door off of a car or something. Like, if you don't
Yeah.
look like you can do a pull up,
yeah. And that is the thing too, is many times it's not the chest that's needed, is a wider back and wider shoulders.
oh yeah,
That's the hard part. I mean, it's hard for me to do pull. I can do chin ups, this way, because I've got enough bicep strength. But
yeah,
when you do this and I broad, fairly wide, it's really tough.
I used to before I got the dad bod.
Yeah. And well, even when I weighed only 170, 180 pounds, it was tough for me to do. Because a lot of that was in my legs, because I did a lot of running when I was, in high school and early 20s. Played soccer, me running 3 miles in a day, 4 miles in it, I could run, if I ran my regular pace in 20 minutes, I could run almost 4 miles.
Yeah, I can't
Uh-oh.
run. I look like Forrest Gump when the braces break.
Because I could do about 5.5 minute miles for about 3 or 4 miles. I wasn't a marathoner, but because, that's overkill for soccer, because you have to be able to jog and suddenly sprint, right? So a lot of that's in my lower body, and I try to do a pull up, and it's like, that's part of my problem with my stupid videos. I got a comment this past week on one of it was a creatine video that this company sent me, actually a creatine to this has been almost 3 years ago. They sent me a thing of creatine for free.
Oh,
And
wow.
it was a unflavored creatine monohydrate powder. And I reviewed it, and the guy's like, you know, I had to bring it up, but it was like, and at that time I was bigger than I am now, actually, as far as weight. I think I was about 215 when I did that stuff. And people don't understand my actual size. It's like, I mean, I have been in the gym in shorts and a t-shirt in front of people, and they look at me and think I'm 185 pounds. And I'm like,
Oh, wow.
nope. You know, the only time and maybe I should strive to do this again, about 20 years ago, maybe a little bit more than that, I took some supplements that were really helpful, ate a lot, and I was 225, but with a 32-inch waist. And then
wow.
I actually looked like I had some size. And when I came off of that, changed my diet, I dropped 20 pounds in 2 months, and people noticed. So,
I need to get a gym membership, man. I miss lifting.
Get the Y.
yeah.
How much is it?
It goes by income, and they'll watch your kid for 2 hours while you work out. They got them separate for the age groups too. So
Oh, that's nice.
if it's under a year, they have someone with them the whole time.
Yeah. That's one thing that, you know, I don't have to worry about that anymore. But when years ago, we lived in Marion and we were at the Y, it was 2 hours. And then we had Court South in Knoxville. It was 2 hour limit too.
Yeah. If you get the Y too, I can spot you when we lift.
Yeah. All right. I'll look into it because I definitely want to go back. I mean, I used to go to the Y a lot, but
Plus, they got the sauna and everything.
Yeah.
Well,
and they got state of the art gym.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
you can play a video game while you're working out.
I got my stuff stolen out of my gym locker, and I got pissed and dropped the place because it's like they didn't care.
Yeah.
They didn't show the least bit of empathy.
Well, there's probably
about
some
it.
sign that says we're not reliable.
I mean, I know that, but still, like,
Yeah.
you could at least cooperate. Like, I wanted to get because it was my Christmas bonus.
Oh wow.
And like, yeah, I wasn't too happy about it.
Yeah, one nice thing, I mean, where I go is like 2 miles up the road, if even that far, and maybe a mile. And I leave my wallet in my car and, you know, locked in my car, not visible. The only thing I take into is my car keys and my phone, because my app, you know, whichever workout app I'm using at the time, as far as what my workout, I can record it's on my phone. And I have my keys and I have shoes that I only wear in the gym, never been outside with them. And then if feel like especially with deadlifts, if I feel like I need it, I've got gloves that really ought to probably replace because they're falling apart. But because I've tried the straps and I just don't like that feeling on my wrist. And if we had chalk, I would just do that. There's another gym. So my gym is like a mile that way, and like a mile and a half that way is another gym, but it's more than twice as much a month that I pay. And they do have chalk, and they have a nice deadlifting station where you can actually, they have a thing. You basically, you set the weight down, and it's raised wooden platform with rubberized weights, as well as, I think they were metal, but it's rubberized where you drop, you know, where the weights sit. And then they have a lever that basically you put underneath it. So you don't have to pick up one end, because, you know, picking up one end, almost doing like a row with it to put the weight on, that's fine when it's like 225, 315. But when it gets more than that, it's like, oh my God, you know, because you're like with one hand trying to pick up 2 or 3 45-pound plates. And then it's like, there are times I'm like, I'm more worn out from that than doing 5 reps. It's like, I need another 3 minutes to recover from putting weight on.
Deadlift was my worst. I hated that.
Yeah. And the thing is with deadlift, what I've noticed, even when I do light weights for, let's say, if I do reps of 10, it really bothers my back. But a rep of 5, and I do I do it. I mean, I do not bounce it off. You know, I do not drop it from the top. I bring it down. I reset. And there are actually some times where I have to stand up because I just got too much blood in my head, from bending over.
Oh yeah.
And I have to like walk around for 5 or 6 seconds and then reset and then go. It's not like I spend minutes, but I do it. It's supposed to be from a dead start every time. And any more than 5, and I can't.
4 or 5.
Who's that?
Me?
Oh wow.
That's you.
Yep.
How come it doesn't look like you?
Because it was from a couple years ago.
Oh, okay. You got no beard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's you.
Yeah, that's my Instagram.
Yeah.
But
Good.
yeah, dude, I used to love going to the gym, man. I probably should go back because that's where like, all my anger issues.
Oh yeah.
All right.
That was one of the nice things that I could get. I think I started. Well, the first time I worked out in the morning was when my son was in 4th or 5th grade because he switched schools and it started really, really late. And I had to drop him off. And so by the time I got to work, it was like 9 o'clock or later. And then I was work there till 6 or later. And then I was getting home to like 7. That was too late. But yeah, the thing I like working out in the morning because it gives me energy for the day. But man, it's amazing. What I do sometimes miss is putting in 8, 9, 10 hours, being frustrated, wanting to punch a hole in the wall, and just go in there and then doing squats, like and being in my own little world, right? Every rep, I'm just taking out frustration. Like every rep is, oh, you want to talk, you want, you're going to talk about me, okay.
Now, do you wear headphones when you work out?
No.
You don't? You don't listen to music?
Mm-mm.
Have you tried?
Well, these things look weird. You mean like the little minis?
Yeah.
I get too hot anymore.
Oh.
I sweat too much. This is why sets of 5. There are certain exercises I can do when I'm warming up. I can do sets of 10, but most of the time I get too hot. I have like a very minor band where I feel comfortable, and it doesn't take any. And part of it's due to my my testosterone levels have dropped and all that other crap.
Yeah.
And in February when I had my physical, I didn't have them do that to check it again, because last time I had them checked, they said it's low. It's not too low that you need medication. So I changed my diet and taken other supplements and stuff, and it's gone back up, but not really where it should be for my age. But I think a lot of that, my dad's really thin, my brother's even thinner. I mean, I don't even know if he's 190 pounds anymore. He got to like the 210 years ago because he was eating like 5 pounds of Skittles a day, and then he stopped doing that. And next time I saw him, it looked like he was gone. He like went too far the other way.
Oh.
But it is extremely difficult for me to gain muscle mass. I would gain strength. Huh?
There used to be something out there on the market. It was I can't think of it right offhand, but it's supposed to bulk you up for people that had a really fast metabolism.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah,
I have the exact opposite problem. I need to cut, and it's hard for me to cut.
Yeah. One thing I have noticed when I went paleo, it made a big difference. Now my wife's done keto, and when I stick to keto or closer to keto, I'll say somewhere between paleo and keto, I notice a difference. And now, especially when I do strict paleo or keto, I work out at least 4 days a week. Okay. And I don't do a whole lot of cardio, but I do some stuff that has endurance. So like I do a day heavy. So like 5 sets of 5 or something like that, or Texas, method or something like that. And then maybe 2 days later, I do that same, whether it's bench, press or deads or squats or whatever. And then I do that same thing, but like say 3x8 with lower weight and slightly slower negatives. So maybe a 2-second negative, not quite a 4-second negative, like the 4X program. I noticed a difference there. And what do you want, Egg? I got one of the other dog, the youngest dog, the one that got into the mud and shit this morning. I had to give him a bath. Supposed to be in the shower, and instead I'm bathing him in the tub. But that made a big difference because basically now I get domes like 2 days later. It's like
Yeah.
I can go in and, I don't do leg presses as much anymore. I probably will do them again once I can get back into the gym because it's been 2 months. I mean, I've been doing dumbbell squats and other stuff, but it's just not the same. I was doing, 250
Oh, yeah.
pounds on squats and probably almost leg presses when I was doing it was close to 600, but the thing with a leg press machine is it's easy to, get gung ho, do too much stuff. You feel great, but then the next day your lower back is just screaming because you're doing stuff a little bit off,
Oh yeah.
So, but I use the leg press more as a finishing move. So strength or warm up or something like that, or warm up on the treadmill for
Yeah.
10 minutes or something like that. And then, do stuff. But part of what I've been doing over the last couple of years is really just sticking to the basic 5. So bench press, rows, squats, overhead press, and deadlift. And then I'll do some stuff off of that. But there are times, man, it'll take me 20 minutes to do 3 sets of squats when it's really heavy.
Oh yeah.
Especially if it's warm in the gym. I just can't cool down. I'll do my 5. I'll do like 3 warm-up sets of 5, and then I do 3 work sets, and it's like there are times I rack it and my face is still red. I'm still sweating like a pig 3 minutes later.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't do much of bench press.
Right.
The only reason why is because when we were young, he's about in his mid-30s. I saw him bench 500 and he got 2 reps and then he couldn't get the third one and we couldn't help him. So he had to roll it off his face.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. And after that, it kind of just, I don't have no one there to spot me.
Yeah. Well, that's part of the problem when I was working out at, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. If anybody was there, they were over the age of 60, and it's like, they're not even, they might spit, they'll call the ambulance when I hurt myself because they're not going to catch. But yeah, my problem is this shoulder here, which is, I'm pointing to my left shoulder. I don't know what shoulder you guys see, but this is my left. And I don't know. And this has been bothering me for 25 years. And it's like comes off and on. I think it's because I used to lay on this shoulder a lot. And it'll just fail. I've actually there was one time, this has been a couple of years ago, when I was working out in the afternoon when somebody was actually there, because my gym is open. Well, it's not open right now because our governor's an asshole, but it's 24/7, but it's not staffed 24/7. And so I was there because I was trying to figure out something with my shoulder. And I was doing I was at the time I was really having problems with it. And sometimes there's pain, but quite often there isn't, and it'll just fail. So I push, and I was only doing like, I don't know, 85 pounds or something, just kind of maybe more than that, maybe 95 or something, but just demonstrating. And I got to like the third rep and my left arm just dropped because my shoulder completely failed. And that's the thing. The guy then went to help catch, but there was no warning, right? It wasn't like it started to twitch and started to quiver. No, it just fails.
Yeah.
And fortunately,
It's a failure.
yeah. Well, but it's like a failure. It's like the neurons stop firing, and all the muscles say, "Oh, it's time to relax," and it just plops. But it's not like it's pain, and so there are many times on shoulder stuff I'm doing, delt workouts and other things, and picking up a 2.5 pound plate and doing the alphabet in the mirror to kind of warm it up. And so some days I can go in and I can bench. I mean, I don't bench a lot. I'm trying to slowly get up to body weight, but I've been trying that for 20 years and I haven't made it.
I'll never get to body weight.
Yeah. And it's like, it gets so far and then it's like, it just goes off a cliff and then I have to restart at like, 80 pounds or something. It's just bizarre. Squats, I don't have that problem, but
Have y'all watched the videos of where people are trying to work out while they're in quarantine?
Nope.
And they're not used to like free weights or nothing? Because people are getting smacked in the mouth and everything. Because some guy was curling like this, trying to do the tree hug, is what we called it, and he just let that weight fall right on his face. People are using them elastic bands, and one smacked a girl in the face. And she had a red mark going across. Type it in, quarantine workout on YouTube.
Oh, that's funny.
You'll
'Cause
have
I-
like
Have you watched
that's
some
all I
without
use.
getting copyright?
I don't know.
Here,
It's
let's
highly
see.
entertaining though.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 35-pound. I got 40s over here. So I don't know if you guys heard that popping. I got to warm up to that. But see, overhead press, it's like I get the 90 and then it'll go down
You
to
watching
85.
them? You watching them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Can we put it on the thing?
Sure.
All right. screen
Don't share the audio.
I won't. Okay, share.
Or give me the link and I'll share it. Oh, that chair is not going to hold. Well, that's what, about 115? That looks like about 115 pounds. Look like a 35 and a 10.
Cool.
Yeah. That's not. Oh, that is a CrossFit pull up right there.
Yeah. Ooh.
She's trying.
What's that growing a mouse?
Is he gonna fall to his death?
Oh.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's a lot harder than it looks. Yeah, he racked himself. She's got 2 pound. Oh yeah, that one I saw. Where the
Yeah.
girl pops the light out. 2.5 pound weights, 3 pound weights.
In the
Oh,
suits.
These guys are dumb.
I bet
Really?
you they sweated like crazy.
Oh yeah,
Well, it's
Oh.
you could do them sauna suits, man. It's the same one. Come
yeah.
on now.
That's not even the. No, that's in the gym. That's somebody who doesn't know what the heck they're doing. Is that a
Oh,
weapon?
Seth, did you hear someone got busted in Roanoke for still staying open?
Yeah.
No, these are just guys just goofing off. That's gonna collapse.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna fall over.
Oh.
I got lucky there. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Push your arms out so your shoulders.
Why would you videotape that?
Well, I don't understand. I can understand people recording it, but I don't understand why they share it unless it's live or something.
Yeah. Oh, this one's bad.
Yeah, this
If you
is
got
that
weak
looks,
stomach, don't watch.
that looks like 5 pound plates and a 10 pound plate. Oh, right. in the face. This thing let go. Yep. That was only 10 pound plate. That guy looks like I did 45 pounds ago.
Mm.
Oh, he's bleeding. There's blood on the carpet.
Oh.
Wait. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
hey,
that's in the
Hey.
gym, but she's got a nice
Hey.
butt.
pay attention to me. She's like, hey, pay attention. Hello. Hi.
Oh, that's not a whole lot of weight.
She's doing that for views.
That's 10 pounds. Yeah, but look how skinny she is.
Yeah,
Holy cow. Now there's a moron. That's
Yeah.
a lot of weight.
that's a slip disc.
Mm.
Yeah. He's got a belt on.
Like a
Especially
girdle.
when you're doing it from that kind of rack as opposed to the ones where you actually have to get up underneath it lower.
Yeah.
And then so that's going to be high on your back. So yeah, he can't even lift it off of there. Yeah, that's those things. I don't trust that. Oh, she's going to not make it over.
Oh.
Oh.
You got a big butt. Is she going to squat the chairs? Oh, it's water. Okay. So that's a gallon of water, 7.something pounds a piece.
Yeah, right at 8.
Yeah. So 15-ish pounds on each side. That's nothing. When I do the barbells 45 pounds, that wasn't even 30.
Oh.
Got snapped in the butt. Nope.
See, this is why you don't trust them.
No. And I'm too tall. I can't do that in a doorway. Some doorways I have to duck.
How tall are you?
6'5".
Oh, you're taller than me. I'm only 6'1".
I had a friend of mine when I was in 7th grade. It had a barbell, had one of the ones in his doorway that, it was tension. So
Yeah.
that would have been 7th grade when I was at his
Oh,
house, 6th or
he's
7th
bending
grade.
too much.
Oh yeah, he's doing everything wrong.
Oh, he
Whack
didn't
right in
cover
the
his
face.
face.
Oh, yeah. This is stability
why would
ball. It's
you
not
do
what
that?
stability ball is for. This is bro science here. Oh, that's funny. I should make some kind of comment. He's a black man. You don't know what to do down there.
If
Yeah,
he
black
drops
man's
her,
good.
though, that's a neck breaking.
Yeah.
There you go. Superman push-ups and some other BS in between. The dog's gonna bite him. Oh, dude, you need to
Why
get
is
the
he
dog.
continuing?
And he kicked him off.
Oh,
Oh, that's a hyperextended knee at the very least.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
Gosh, that makes me cringe.
that's surgery right there. She had surgery, guarantee it. Guaranteed. I've had people like that as patients on ski patrol. Guaranteed surgery.
No.
There's
There's
the
the dead
man.
body.
Yeah. This is the one that the nurses did a spoof of that pissed people off. There's no way. 6 feet?
oh,
No way. Oh, this
we've
is
seen this one.
yeah.
Mhm.
So I
But what
still
was he
think that's a-
thinking? It's plastic.
Huh?
Like,
He
what's the
ain't
plastic?
Plastic care, there's no way. I mean, he's probably 210 and then he's got at least 135 pounds on that barbell. It's not going to hold that. That's over 300 pounds he thinks the thing's going to support. No way. That's right, 375 pounds and he's leaning back. No way. All right. I like this view. My eyes are getting weird. Oh my God.
Ooh.
Wow. Please be 18. At least. Oh, we're back to CrossFit again. CrossFit pull-ups.
Someone can anchor to
Good.
the wall.
Yep. It's probably not meant for what he was doing. When you're swinging like that, you got all kinds of momentum that's pulling in ways that aren't meant for those things. They're
Oh,
usually anchored so that you're going straight up and down, not swinging. And then when you add your momentum to that, now this one I've actually seen how they did. This is actually a commercial that they
Is it
did.
green screen?
Well, they were, yeah. If I remember correct, that thing broke. He didn't go very far over the ledge, but I think they were, what was it, Red Bull or something? Because eventually they had parachutes, and they did that to fly out to get themselves out away from the end. Well, that's
He
what,
passed out.
405 pounds. Yeah, forgot to breathe, held his breath.
And the thing that bothers me is you'll have people that first start working out and they'll think they can do that.
Yeah. That's he's gonna jump rope with those heavy ropes. Yeah, I don't think so.
Mm.
Those things are
See where they dropped the casket one time doing that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, there's one video where they dropped the casket and a person fell out. Yeah.
I don't understand. I mean, what's that supposed to be for?
Oh.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, another reason I don't trust those bands. I know people using someone forgot to anchor that because it's still long. Look how elongated it is. Yeah, I don't trust those bands. I know people use them all the time, and I'm like, I don't trust them. If I'm going to do something like that, it'd be chains or something. So now we've got a 45,
Ooh.
2 35s, and a 25. So do your math quickly.
Quick maths.
So that's 90, 70, 50. So 200, let's see. 210, 255, my guess. Now this guy's got 20. He's got a, yep. That's 25-pound plate.
And
I'm
that
not
ain't
that
even.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No,
God.
no. What is he? Oh.
Yo, somebody better help that cat.
He didn't even hold the bar right.
No, he's just using his pinkies. Look at his hands are sideways. He's just holding it on his hands with his pinkies. The bar is bending. Is the bar going to break?
He's
Probably
dropping
is.
it
One
down
fell
on
off.
his chest.
Yeah.
That ain't accurate. Wait.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was a rubber,
Yeah.
probably 10 pounds or something. Yeah, to reach your hyperextend your shoulders like that and reach back, because that would have been over 400 pounds if it was real. There's no way. Jim Fuckery. All right.
Ooh, that dude got hit in the back of the head.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Watch something else.
He was doing something stupid. He had the weight belt on with
Yeah.
plate under between his legs, and they started swinging
Oh.
and picked him up.
Ouch.
What the heck was she trying to do?
It's one of them Will thinks to do abs.
Yeah, I know, but you don't bring it that far underneath you.
No.
You start with it out like at 15 degrees, and you go out the flat. You never want to come back.
Oh my
You
gosh.
gotta put your feet underneath it, dumb. That must have been a what's the Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
Now, are those 45-pound plates? Somehow I don't. I mean, that would be
No, they're
700 pounds
25 pounds.
going
Oh.
backwards.
Ooh.
Yeah, just
He's
go back
out.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a 10 pounds, I bet, on each side. Maybe 15.
Would that really even help?
What?
Having that 10 pounds on your shoulder jumping?
Well, the thing is, there's some Olympic athletes that do that, especially in the was that the guy's cell phone or was that his
Yeah.
because I've seen Olympic ski jumpers will do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
They actually hold it above their head. They'll do like 135
Watch-
pounds.
watch
And
this
they'll,
kid.
oh, so you rewound it?
Bam.
Oh, and it's like and it's his cell phone and it's in pieces, I guess.
No, the GoPro on the tripod holder
Oh,
thing.
well, you're the dumbass that followed him that closely.
What the hell?
Well, vertical leg presses in a overhead press machine.
Woo-wee.
All right, so we have rows, and it's gonna lift him up and smack him in the face. Yeah. Someone's got the. I don't like treadmills. I mean, I like walking on them, but yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. I always
Here
hold
goes
on.
Grandma.
I always hold on. That's
Well, here goes his pants.
something. Yeah. Although I think they're doing it on purpose. All right, we've got 3-pound weights doing sort of raises, but you don't go above your. Oh, that was neat. She's gonna forget it's on and step on and plant him right in the face.
That one wasn't fake.
You only go to horizontal and then down slower. And you've got the circuses in town. They're gonna spin, and then somebody's gonna fall or lose pants, or someone's gonna get a real. What do you think? Someone's gonna get a good whiff of butt.
Oh, somebody's getting excited.
Oh no, he's got his shirt caught. The shirt went around. Went around a couple times and now it won't let go.
And a string. Drawstrings.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take your
Jump
shirt off,
off.
you dumbass. Just take the shirt off.
I'm just hanging by the shirt.
Lift him up. Oh, the shirt's starting to stretch. There you go. Yeah. Because the way that's a tension knot, so the pulling on it's going to make it stronger. All right, we're back to Planet
Coordination.
Fitness probably.
Look at the dude in the background. Oh,
All right, this is supposed to be a hack squat machine, but they're just
these are bros right here.
did you take that pre, bro?
That's Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
Oh, that way you can't grunt.
No, you can't do hardly anything anymore. Can't deadlift. Can't. Yeah, you can't grunt. They've got the lunk alarm or whatever.
Why is it alternate weights?
No, he's probably trolling him. It's probably some troll.
It broke.
Yeah, it
Oh.
broke. That's a lot of weight. I used to do that.
Coming to us.
That's Planet Fitness too. The yellow and purple is Planet Fitness colors.
What was he trying to work out?
His
His
pelvis.
His pelvis.
It's for his
I was
for
just
his
going face
pull-out
first.
game.
That's not what's supposed to happen, stupid. Just crying. All right. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I don't like that's an Olympic lift, and that's how you're supposed to catch it. And that always makes my shoulders cringe anytime I see
Yeah.
people do it. I don't understand why you catch it that far back. Well, he's
Oh,
he's,
hurt
yeah,
your
he's got
boys.
about a 2-inch range of motion there. Now someone's screwing around with the
It's cool.
gotta have the right. Okay, he's gonna hit somebody.
Oh no,
Or-
just knock himself
Put
down.
himself down. That's called inertia, bitch. Physics lesson of the day. What in the world is this idiot doing? So he's got the he only had it on 20 pounds.
That was Tommy's power stroke.
I guess he thinks he's doing a
Look at that power stroke right there. Hang on.
yeah.
Get that power. There's Tommy on his power
Supposed to
stroke.
be doing a lat pull down.
There's Tommy doing his power stroke.
Almost a lat pull down.
Oh, he's fighting.
Drugs are bad, okay? Drugs are bad.
Drugs bad, good.
Just mind on drugs because you be like this, okay? Drugs are bad. Oh, they got all the 25-pound plates in the gym. They put them all, and they're going to do a T row. You're going to do the row the wrong way. Bam! Oh, and he's got it hooked to. Oh, that's why. That is just stupid.
Go back. I want to see that again.
Power stroke, power stroke.
I didn't realize he had the belt on and he had that hooked to the barbell.
Why would you let go?
No, he doesn't. Whatever they've got it in at the other side lets go and it hits the guy in the nuts. Go put that in the corner of the gym, you dumbass. Just put that bar in the corner and it'll stay. I don't know what they're trying to do. That's not a whole lot of weight. And
Yeah,
to use
could
that bell like that,
could they just put the same amount of weights on the other side and it works the same?
well, no, because they're trying to use the here. Pause it. So go back, Seth.
All right. Power stroking.
A little bit further than that, but that's
Sorry, I will. You're good.
okay. So stop it. So they're trying to have the fulcrum at the end of the barbell. This is
Yeah.
essentially. Usually you do this T rows. I don't know what the heck they think they're doing.
Well,
Now
they
go,
just-
go a little bit forward a little bit so we can count how many plates. Those look like 25-pound plates at best. That's my dog's bark. So let's just pause it there. So we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Is there 8? All right.
That's what it looks like.
Okay. So 8, saying whatever they have here, let's go. And that's when it hits the guy in the nuts. So let's say it's 8. Let's just give him the benefit of the doubt, 25-pound plates. So that's 200 pounds.
Oh,
Right. So why do that? I mean, yeah, go get some 45s and put on there. And yeah,
pause it real quick. Okay, I want to work out at that gym though. Look at the background of
Yeah,
that.
the
Oh
background.
yeah, dude, for real. How dope is that? Look,
Yeah.
baby Groot.
yeah. It's these are two gym bros here. Now, you know, this guy's 26 years old and has a serious bald spot and on his head. But I don't understand why you do a row position with that belt. That's not what it's for. I don't know what the heck they think they're. I mean, because that's essentially
Tommy and his power stroke.
almost like a hack. It's like
You
a
do
hack.
that machine, don't you?
Oh yeah. How
I
you
do-
get the power
I do it
stroke?
right. I don't know what the heck he's trying to do.
He's
That
getting
just
his
seems like you're
public
gonna have a
thrust.
sore back in the morning.
Oh,
Oh,
He's a teabagger.
yeah, her legs and her arms let go.
I
don't know.
just don't.
What they're trying to think they're doing. Someone trying to do sit-ups. Not very well.
It's the one about the sides.
What?
It's like, when you go side to side instead of going up.
Yeah, but you still got a curl.
Oh, I
You
know,
gotta
but
take your right
doing it
elbow
side
to
to
your
side.
left knee. You
I know, but he's doing side to side.
Like the only thing he's working right now is his neck.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not doing anything.
Look at that. Get it, old man.
That's not quite how you do dips. What do you want, Toby?
He's
When I
dropping
dip,
it down
he dip,
low.
he dip.
Wait.
He's dipping something.
Yeah.
He's dipping his General Shows into some sauce.
He's learning how to teabag.
Again with this.
What in coordination?
God. I guess that's a full body workout. So you combine a lat pull down sort of with a pelvic thrust. Look at his legs though. The guy doesn't know what leg day is.
No.
His legs are skinnier than mine. I got the dogs pestering me. It is almost 10 o'clock. I let you dogs out at 8. It's not even 2 hours. Stinky dog, sit down. This is fun. Find more.
I am.
2 epic fails.
Skip
Huh?
skip the ad.
I am. I gotta wait 5 seconds.
I know. All right. So he's spotting wrong. His hand placement's wrong.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
doesn't have his feet planted. Yeah, you don't have any prayer of lifting that up. Feet aren't planted. His back's not right. I mean, basically, there's everything was wrong with that lift. Oh, geez.
What the hell?
He's trying to get the flexibility for self-fellatio. That's what that is.
Oh,
I'll never do that again. More bands that break. Yeah, we're
there's the
recording.
T-row.
There's a T-row. Now he's leaning back too much.
Oh.
Yeah, you dropped it in the machine. Stupid. Physics. For every action, there's an opposite and equal
I
reaction.
think
You
he's
found
just
that out.
flexing.
That
He's
dude's a
just
beast.
flexing.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just flexing. All right, so we got 10-pound bam
Oh.
right there.
Liberty University. That's close. That's close
Yeah.
to home.
Don't bring
Hey,
the,
stand still.
don't bring your hands together on a press. Even if you're doing Arnold, just go straight up and turn.
Oh, I want that to end it good.
Now, this
That's
is
gonna
probably
hurt.
good.
This is gonna hurt. That fence.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
Oh,
so
he got
lucky.
lucky. Yeah, he got lucky he wasn't speared.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're gonna do one-handed push-ups, you got to have your hand closer to the center of your body.
Yeah.
Physics again. As people, yeah, they failed the high school physics class. Otherwise, they know this. Is that the guy that did the? It kind of looks like the guy that had the infomercials back in the '90s for the
Tony, something.
yeah, that thing, whatever the heck it was called.
The gazelle.
Yeah. See, that just you have to land that perfectly for the again physics.
Why do I feel like these people get yelled at in gym class a lot?
Bam, bam.
Uh,
Thank you, ma'am. That's a lot of weight, though. He got a couple reps.
Yeah.
This guy's going over.
Uh.
Oh, hey, now see, now that's the right way to bail. Skinny old guy, nerd. I bet
he's
you,
working on his head game.
yeah, he's a computer nerd. A bunch of 10-pound plates again. And he's going to fail. What's going to break? His arms or his shoulders? Oh, just knocked the chair over. Oh, he got lucky.
Oh,
And yeah, he didn't get so lucky. I guess you won't do that direction anymore. You'll throw it the other direction. What the heck?
another head game.
We're laughing at gym fails. My daughter's awake.
Yeah, I was wondering. It was awful quiet.
Yeah,
She
Oh,
wasn't screaming at anybody.
dogs are getting rambunctious.
Make her take him
Oh,
out.
we're at a CrossFit meet. Someone's got to get injured. State law.
he was rolling. What the hell?
More bro science. I'm going to kick you while you do that. This is he's working his abs as well as doing squats.
He's not holding the
He's
bar.
squatting what is it? Is that 245
Oh.
or 345s?
Looks like 245s.
Yeah, so 225 pounds, and then have
He
your
missed it. He missed it.
boy kick you in the gut.
He missed it.
You can only do that when you're that young. It looks like 225 again.
Oh,
That's Spotter's fault.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we get the knees.
Yep. I hate that lift for that reason.
Yeah. Hang clean.
What the hell?
That is impressive.
Yeah.
Could you see that at the gym though?
Is that a girl? I
That's a crackhead.
don't know. So the second guy flipped it up, and then the third guy ran into it. Now we're at gymnast again. This is probably some parkour gym.
Oh.
Yep. You do it there on the rubber mat, so you don't do it out on the concrete.
All right.
So we got 25, 25, and 10 is my guess.
And toothpicks.
And
two
hands are
people.
set up wrong.
Yep. His right hand and left hand, they're not equally distant. Now
And
he's
that's what he's
twisting.
fighting right now.
Yeah, he's twisting. He's got his feet up. Just roll it down just roll it down. That way. Roll it down that way. Just roll it. No, okay, never mind. Maybe those are 25s, but they look rubberized. So sometimes the rubberized weights are thicker than their. Yeah. I'm just see if I can get out from underneath this without killing myself. Yep, there you go. Next time, set your feet and don't put it so far behind. Get underneath the bar a little bit more, so it's not so far behind you. 405 pounds. Boom. Got it up though.
He had it up, but he was
You
twitching.
could not place.
I thought you was gonna swing around that thing and pop back up.
And
Oh.
Oh.
Goodbye, nut.
How was he
I'm
walking?
okay. Is that a guy trying to pull down?
Yeah.
Oh, gee whiz. Really? This looks like a laundry. Yep. It's set to hold 45 pounds of laundry, not 175 pounds of you.
Ooh.
Should look
Hey
good.
Seth, did you know there's a stripper pole workout place in Salem?
No.
Yes.
So
It's right
100
it's right across the street from a church. You know the
You ever
church near
seen-
my parents' house?
No.
Next to the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, this looks like 195 pounds or
We
205.
can send our wives there.
That bar bent.
Yeah. Maybe that's 245-pound plates. It's hard to tell if it's one or two.
It looks like 2,
Yeah. So
and
it's
then
like
35 and 25.
yeah. So two, yeah. So that's over 200 pounds, almost 300. I think I've seen this one. And then he passes out.
Cool.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Is that 6 plates aside? 5 plates aside. And he's got a 25 bar on there too. You got to breathe, dude. I know it seems counterintuitive, but you got to breathe at the top. If you're going to hold it that long, you got to breathe.
All right, I'm not watching an ad.
Oh,
This dude is cool. Oh, crap. Another ad.
yeah, I hate those lit ones. It's like, I just got this. Every one of these that I've seen, it's different. It's like I've seen 4 or 5 different people. They all say the exact same thing. Did you go to another video?
Yeah.
Oh, was that?
Have
the
you
end of
seen
it?
this dude?
No.
This dude's got some serious muscle tone,
Oh,
like-
yeah.
strength.
See, why don't they get one guy like this to do Batman?
Is that 45 or a 65 rubberized?
Look like 100,
Really?
but I don't know.
Because some of those pure rubber weights are a lot thicker when they're just all
Yeah.
rubber, not metal and then rubber over them.
Because couldn't you see someone like this, like Batman?
Mhm.
Yeah, but can he
Big
pull off
forearms.
the suave? I mean, he's got the size. Well, maybe put him in the suit and have some other actor be Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing
I
with
mean,
the
you
problem
only
with
see his mouth.
the problem,
Wow.
the problem with Batman is Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne is this suave, smooth, sophisticated, rich playboy, really.
Get
And
the
then
Rock to do it.
Then you've got but he can't speak smoothly enough.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm saying Clooney, I think, was the best Bruce Wayne ever.
Yeah.
And Adam West was the good combo of both of them.
Holy crap.
Wow. I mean, there's a fair amount of momentum, but that is a crap ton of strength to even maintain that.
He's
Why is he
got-
in fatigues, though? Is he a military guy?
I think so.
Yeah.
Got
that's a lot
amazing
of-
upper body strength.
Yeah, that's a lot of core strength to do that, too. Well, there they had a number on. You could pause it and maybe read it if it was good enough. I mean, they almost look like they're in a closet hut anyway. Well, there's a lot of military. Maybe this is. Yeah, there you go. Look at the backside of the arms. So
Oh,
his triceps and delts are huge. That
But
back.
that's what a lot of people try. They just try to do the bicep, and they'll have small arms, but be
Yeah.
able to lift
The
a lot.
biceps look good when you do this, and then
Yeah.
But the tricep is what makes it look thick when you're just sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the triceps 3 muscle groups. It's 2/3 of the arm. People forget that. But that's the strength to go and reach stuff. So anytime you're extended, that's your triceps. Pulling something to you is your biceps.
Yeah, you can definitely tell this guy's military though. The way
Yeah,
he
well, I
works
think-
out.
Everybody in there's got fatigues on. It's like they're out in Iraq or something. So that was 345s. Those are probably 10 or 15. There he had a flak jacket on. The dips with two plates or 3 plates? 2 plates.
200 pounds, 245. Good Lord.
Wow, those are huge. Those plates are huge then. Now he's got a full jacket on. See, I told you in there in Iraq somewhere. Well, everybody had desert fatigues on. I just realized that anybody in fatigue, there were other guys in fatigues, and they all had the desert camo. Now he's got sneakers on now, but before he had the beige. Yeah, and those truck tires are what, 200 pounds?
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
Yeah. And he's doing that with a jacket. And well, I assume it's a flak. It could just be a weighted jacket, but still, it's going to be heavy either way. That's a full, because the military with those jackets, those are metal plates in there. They're not just Kevlar.
See, but he's the perfect size though, because he's able to still have that energy,
Yeah.
but still have the strength. If you get too big, they can't do cardio, which I haven't seen yet.
Right. Well, and being military has to do cardio because you've got to
Stay at home.
stay at home and spread the disease to your loved ones because that's where most people are dying. Is staying at home and in the.
Whoa.
Oh, did you guys see
Are you
Fauci's
trained?
walking some stuff back already? So
Yeah.
we had the CDC walking back the the surfaces, and Fauci's now saying if we stay locked down too long, the economic devastation will be greater than the disease. Only what some of us with a sane mind have been saying since early March. Yeah, Fauci's covering his butt. This virus goes straight back to his research in the States. I thought it was in North Carolina somewhere that Obama shut down. I know I've mentioned it before.
Yeah.
But that's why he's really covering his butt now because the vaccine is going to be ready. Plus it's BS. We have 0 coronavirus vaccines approved because the side effects on a lot of them are just too horrendous for the FDA to approve. And so he knows his master Gates is not going to make his money. Now he's really covering his butt.
Yeah.
Because basically with them going after Obama and a lot of other stuff, with whether the Q stuff is real or not, it feels real. He's next in line. If that stuff, those dominoes start to fall, he is right in line. He's a domino in that path. And he knows.
Oh yeah.
I know Prime brought it up before. He think maybe the guy was, doing it to expose him, maybe, but they let him go way too far, and the governors have just gone insane, especially the Democrats. And here in purple state, Ohio, we should be fully open. Everything should be fully open, no restrictions, and our governor won't do it.
I
If
think
I
it's
go
just,
into my head where I work, my business, where I'm my office, if I go in, I have to wear a mask in the building. It's insane.
Now is this now can we do this and it not be copyrighted?
I don't know.
I don't think there's any audio. I think
There's
the
no
audio's-
audio. Lots of times it goes by audio, and we're not stealing it, right? We're
Yeah.
showing all of his stuff.
Yeah,
We're showing the the web. You can search and go find the links and all that other stuff.
yeah.
So we're
Muscle
not,
Madness.
Yeah.
2.61 million subscribers.
right. We're not
Because this
downloading
gets
it.
very popular
Yeah.
Yeah.
when people talk about videos and stuff.
And see, a lot of that is extreme. I mean, especially, because you look at the backside of his shoulders, even not his his deltoids, his triceps. See right there. Okay. Right there. Okay.
Yeah.
The backside of the shoulder deltoids are huge. That's the only way you can do some of that stuff. And that's a tiny, tiny muscle.
Now, do you think that's all natural, or do you think he's
Talking.
taking supplements?
Well, he's no doubt taking supplements, but whether he's, steroids or something, I don't think so.
I don't think so, just because he has so much strength. Like, if he worked out like that on steroids, he'd be like massive.
350 pounds probably. So
Yeah.
so it's a combination, right? So good genetics, a lot of hard work. But even when like your bodybuilders when they were on steroids and stuff, they still have to do a crap ton of work. What he has done is he's built strength as opposed to mass. So bodybuilders, it's amazing. Sometimes bodybuilders look like they can bench press 700 pounds and they can't, but they can
Yeah.
put 350 pounds on there and do it like 40 reps, right? That's how you get the
Yeah.
volume. Whereas he's probably done a lot of stuff that's been low volume to build the strength, and then the muscles have grown, which is why he can do this stuff, right? If he was doing, really high volume stuff, his muscles would be big, but he wouldn't be able to do a lot of this stuff because they wouldn't have the stability.
Oh, shit, it's muscle memory, too.
Yeah, that. But so he's built the strength. He has the genetics. And so it also means that his muscles are attenuating in ways that he can do some of this stuff. You could probably take someone who's just as strong, but if they're, in particular, their shoulder muscles cannot handle the stress, they're not going to be able to do some of this stuff. Now, this is just speed to be able to push it far enough. So it's speed and strength. So push it far enough.
And he's going uphill.
Yeah, I know. So he's got enough strength to and speed to do a push-up before the thing starts rolling downhill. Because you notice it just stops when he pushes it again.
He's got more energy than all three of my kids put together.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. But it's just, it's combination of good genetics, proper diet, a workout geared toward, years of working out geared toward training, geared toward being able to do this. Right.
Something like that. That's just wild.
Yeah, it is. Now, this isn't a sport, and for the most part, it's just, YouTube videos. But yeah, there's a fair amount of practicality in being able to like pull up. He could pull himself up a building and do all that kind of stuff. And so, what does that say? 120? It looks pretty
150.
big. 150. Yeah.
Hmm.
Now that's not a whole lot of weight. So that he might be doing with a concentration on his back. One-handed rows. So there's what those other clowns were trying to do, but they didn't brace the other end very well. And
I
that
think he was using his body weight to brace it with the
Yeah.
strap.
Yeah. I forget what that one's called. That row he was doing with the outside movement. It's a modified version. It's essentially a modified I forget what they're called. Basically, you move your shoulder, but there it's less shoulder movement. That's more isolated. That's how he's building the back of his shoulder and his delts, those back delts with that kind of movement. I might need to incorporate something like that. So high bar squat.
Can you do pull-ups?
Me?
Yeah,
Very few.
I
We
can't.
already discussed that.
I can do them. Well, I don't know no more. I haven't done it in a long time. I used to be able to do it good. Where I know this is going to sound redneck, kind of. We had a tree in our backyard that had one branch that was really straight. And I'd climb the tree, and I'd be like 10 feet up in the air doing pull-ups. Because the scaredness of falling
Oh,
helped
yeah.
me pull up.
Yep.
Never fell until branch broke, but
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was, tall and lanky when I was in high school. Some guys that I was in high school with went into the military, and when I I ran into him a few years ago when I was doing weight training, all this other stuff, and he even asked me if I could do pull-ups. I said not very many. And one guy, when he was in the Army, he said even when he was in boot camp, he could barely do enough. He was only like 180 pounds. It's just that being tall and lanky and having very elongated muscles, it's extremely hard to contract it tight enough to do something like a pull-up consistently.
That's the one thing that really persuades people to go far right or to the right side instead of left is because of
Did you see
military.
that?
Yeah.
Because
His butt.
you
Sorry,
go
Tom.
to the left, military, they don't like military at all.
Well, but the military's got a lot of leftists in it. This is why we've got a little weird policies. And you get these
Yeah.
generals who have these pet peeve projects and as a way to send money back. Yeah, this is why you pay attention. This is why, even though I have my phone at the gym, I'm not on it. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on Twitter. I'm just recording.
Oh, that poor dog.
Yeah, this is why I hold on.
Ew.
I always hold on. Why this person's? They look like they got a
The
problem
dude
just walking.
He's wearing high heels.
Oh,
Oh, what is he doing? Oh,
that's a CrossFit pull up. That's when you're trying to do 100 pull ups in 2 seconds. Yeah, I think this is another one they did on purpose.
oh, no, that went totally wrong. That is
Right.
gonna
I think they
hurt.
were trying to do it on purpose, and they realized how bad it was. This is a slap nonsense. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's very
Slapbox.
popular.
Put the pole up at home, and how come it doesn't? Well, someone in their socks. This is a kid.
Don't let
looking
your
to-
kids on now.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh.
Boink. Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's
Bro, let's go.
weightlifted before
Is he
that.
wearing a weight belt? He's wearing a belt to do dumbbell presses, incline presses. Yeah, weight belt doesn't help you there. Here's stupid is and
Oh.
stupid does.
Is that the mirror?
Yeah.
He just knocked his own foot.
All right, 305, I think. See, now that right there, that kind of hooks and stuff, that's when you're really lifting heavy. You need no, and everything just failed. He's done.
But at his age, should he be trying to lift that much?
I don't know.
He looked old.
Don't know his fitness level, man.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going for a PR, but was just 5 pounds heavier. I don't know. Oh, okay. This is a dumbbell hack squat done. Oh no, wait, this is something even dumber. Don't tell me you're going to try and clean that in reverse.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. That looks like it hurts.
Yeah.
Only
That hurts so
135
bad.
pounds, but geez, what kind of stupid
Oh,
thing is-
she just came to the
Whoa, the bar broke. Doink. Nope. Right in the back. And you're not quite there. Boink. Whoa. How many pounds is that? That's like all the plates in the gym. Yeah, my gym, I don't even know if we have that many plates. Boosh. Wow, that's got those have got to be bumpers. She's too thin than 250 pounds.
Whoa.
Whoa, that bounced right back up to him. See, those are those thick rubberized. I think those are on 45.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, they could be 65s, but I think those are 45s.
He opened that door with his face.
Yeah, that helped. The door opening helped him. If that door doesn't open and all that energy stops instantly.
Yeah.
At least some of it was first opening the door. Oh,
Lordy.
Tiny's gonna break something.
His face on
Face.
the diving board.
I thought the diving board was gonna break. Okay, 95 pounds. Oh, this looks dumb.
This looks like
Oh.
us.
What in the world is that?
Redneck jousting. Did you see him catch that guy in the face?
Somebody help the poor skinny guy.
Oh God.
155 pounds. Or those are 20s. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Use your
20
legs.
kilograms.
25 pounds.
Yeah. Use them legs.
Or is that 20 pounds or 20 kilos?
20 kg.
That's okay. That's about 10 pounds or no, 40 pounds. So maybe it's more than I thought. Nope. Feet are too close.
Oh.
Throwing up.
Oh,
Feet
there
are way
goes your
too
life.
close. She got it. She lifted it, but she puked. Feet are way too close. Why are you cross gripping it?
High
that
heels.
way?
Oh, and you deserve that.
All right. Oh, this is the dumbass squat. Yeah, I forget. There actually has a name where you put it in your like that, but you're supposed to do a lot less than that. Basically, take your 3 rep max and cut it in half. This first, no, it's just set it on the bars. That's what they're there for.
Oh.
Or pull it over on yourself. Bars are a little on the low side. Here's the thing: most gyms, like things like that, I just reach up about that much and I can hold on the bar. I don't even have to reach all the way up. So I can't do some of these because I'd hit myself in the head if I jumped up. Let's look at her tats before she goes overboard. Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Oh.
That was actually good. All right, we've got 325 pounds is my guess.
His arms are too close, ain't they?
No, for a low bar squat it isn't, but his bar placement is too high for a low bar squat and he's looking too far forward.
Oh.
Physics again. Newton's second law of motion.
What did
Wow.
he do?
What
I
the heck?
missed it.
There was
Come
another-
back.
someone was throwing those. That almost looked like a 25-pound plate. I mean, that's a lawsuit. Yeah, his hand placement is low
Oh.
bar. What is that flying off of?
Someone
We're
had to
watching
throw
gym
it.
fails because we don't have anything else to do.
There's no movies coming out.
All right, the thing's going to come off the wall, ceiling. Or the chain will break. It's not what it's meant for. I know she's probably going to try to do a ab workout by hanging down from it.
Oh.
That's what it does. Bam, right in the face.
Kiss her.
You got to watch how you punch those things too. If you punch them wrong, you can break your wrist
Or your hand.
or your hand.
Oh.
He hit
like
the game
that.
machine beside me.
Or you can hit the machine beside you and break your hand.
Let's just do something different.
Epic fails.
Oh,
Inappropriate for some viewers. Are you not logged in?
yeah, I am. What,
That was
where is-
already? This is the
yeah, I just hit back.
Oh,
Bad day. This will make you laugh.
Yeah.
is this from?
I'm logged in under the men's room.
Oh, this is an ad. Yeah, this is his
Oh,
daughter.
sorry.
Yeah, this is some show. And then after this, we'll call it a day. Into the water. That's
That was a face into the rock. Oh,
well, that's what you get for smoking. Treat you right. Bag will break.
Yep. Right on her.
Oh,
Oh, man. Oh, that's what you get for twerking.
I'd
Oh.
be so mad. Oh, goodbye.
what was that?
It was one of the Beats bills. They're really expensive.
Beach pills.
Beats, Beats.
Oh, and
Pill.
there you go. Yep, these people don't know physics at all.
I think this is why there's warning labels on everything. Oh,
Yeah,
there's about $300 worth.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck getting your insurance to pay for that. Slick rock,
Yeah.
shoes, and in you go. It's called lack of surface tension.
Okay, they're
Upside
welding,
down. That's not where you want to have your head because now you're stuck.
and he's got no welding shield. I've
He's
never done
he's
that.
got glasses, but he doesn't have a shield. Yep. Just welded himself in there.
Yeah. And it's not even straight. Look at it.
Yep, you're
One
right.
side's bigger than the other.
Yep. He put it in the wrong spot. That's probably why he's stuck.
Yep.
Must keep head on outside.
But the problem is, if he would go down, he could get out.
Yeah, perhaps.
And he's freaking out.
Yep. Why'd you hit pause?
Did he freeze?
Yeah, I think he did. Yep, because here he comes. I'm gonna boot you from the.
Why'd you pause it?
Oh, because I didn't mean to pause it. I realized that you guys had like stopped talking, and I was like, "What the heck?" And I
No.
looked down, and I'm looking at 2 different screens.
No, Tommy even figured out if he just went down, he could probably get out because it wasn't even.
Huh?
Well, bring that back
Okay,
up.
Bring it back up.
So it looks like they cut the bar about a quarter of an inch too short. Otherwise, you wouldn't have it at an angle like that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go back and try to find that because it went on for a little bit, and then I was like,
Right there.
well, "Where?"
Right there.
Now let it play a little bit to get a little slightly wider shot. Oh no! Or maybe is he cutting it?
Yeah, he's cutting
Yeah,
it.
he's cutting it because he could have gone over there to get out.
Yeah. Okay. Back up a little bit more. I mean, not that far with that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he couldn't get out. Did he go down the other end? Yeah, that's fine. Let's start it there.
Yeah.
Go full screen or cinematic. So he does that.
Yeah,
welds it
he's
in.
welding.
But see,
Okay.
can he slide down and get his head out? See,
I don't know.
it's not even. It's shorter on the left side than it is on the right side. So he doesn't
And
even.
it ain't
try.
even welded on the other side.
Is it? It's not.
No. Well,
Oh,
see?
it pops off. Yeah,
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
see?
spot welded.
yeah. But it
Yeah.
wasn't. It wasn't straight because it was probably too short.
Yeah.
Or no, it would have been no. Maybe it was too long because it would have been in a longer angle at an angle instead of straight.
Somebody's drunk.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh.
Well deserved. Well deserved. And whoever recorded that vertically should be. Oh my, there's more vertical recording. Vertical recording is like appropriate. You know.
Ouch.
You should have cut that into seeing it out in the field.
5-second rule. Hurry up.
You're stupid.
No, dude, he's done. He's broke up with.
Whoa. Oh, this guy, I'm probably older than this guy and I have more hair. Oh, I've seen this one. Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
He
like a
looked
brand
so
new.
depressed.
It was a brand new, some kind of Galaxy phone or something. And
Ooh, ooh.
oh, female driver, student driver.
Oh, yeah.
You switched it right before her Jenga pile fell.
Well,
All
I
right.
lost interest. Once he said something about female drivers, I was like, oh, yep, there it goes.
Right?
And crunch.
Yeah, and that
We're not
car
obligated
deserved
to
it.
move out of the way. This is the thing here in Ohio. I'm right and you're in the way. That's what their attitude is. Exactly that. Is he going to stop or just keep going? Right into him. Bam.
Ooh, into the Land Rover.
Is that a
Why
back?
would he record it and upload it himself, though?
It's a bad. It was also a 17-hour day and being in a rush. Repair cost Land Rover excess of $2,500. Oh my gosh. Ooh.
All right. Somebody hogging the left lane. Oh, then maybe they're going to turn. Okay, it's a
Uh,
Yep.
Like he
Well-
even tried to help. Like,
Yeah.
hitting over.
Yep.
Too fast.
Yeah. It's gonna
Yeah.
roll the load's gonna roll right over.
Oh,
No,
wow.
maybe it falls
Oh,
on when
wait.
it gets to the other side.
Oh,
there you
oh. There it
Oh.
goes.
Yeah.
oh,
No.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. There's
Oh,
spilled
yeah.
fuel and everything. Somebody's gonna run a red light.
Mm.
Head on collision. It's hard to tell there who was on the wrong side of the road. Is it a one-way street, right, left to right?
No,
there's
he failed
other-
to yield. The Lexus driver was in the right.
Luckily, I've never had an airbag go off on my car. Any
Knock
car
on
I've
wood.
heard. Have y'all?
No.
My wife and daughter have. They were in a wreck with an airbag went off.
Oop. There goes the
Oh.
Dodge.
This is why you always got to check. Just because you
Yeah.
got green don't mean nothing. Especially you live in the South.
Oh.
What in the
Oh, that's
world?
the same view.
mm.
Yeah. I don't know how you do failure to maintain lane. We can clearly see she's in the wrong lane.
Right.
Somebody running a red. Well, no, they got green again. Someone they got to clear the intersection. Just because you've got green, don't mean shite. Someone's in the intersection when the light changes. They have to clear it. They have the right of way.
That's actual BS.
Got green again. He's going to hit from the left.
Oh my god.
Well, the dude was turning from the right lane.
Or did he go around him?
Or,
He was
no,
turning.
he was turning left. It was a one-way street. He was turning left from
Yeah, go
the right
back.
lane.
Was that just hit the minus 12, 10 seconds? All right. Okay, go back further.
I thought it stopped me was gonna be when I killed him. This was the back cap, honestly.
Oh, I see.
It's a one-way street.
It is a one-way street. So it's
Yeah.
left. Okay, and someone's turning left.
I
Oh, and he's
killed
signaling even.
1, 2,
He had his turn signal on.
3.
See, that would have
Illegal-
signaled to me. There's a dork. I better figure out what the heck he's doing. Don't just assume he's going straight.
And people don't,
That's
how many times you ride around with your blinker on?
Not very often, but when people demonstrate like that, I try and stay behind them unless I can get past them cleanly and get away from them. Don't ever assume people know what the heck they're doing. There's a go.
Oh,
Oh, that dude got railed.
That was someone running the red light.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
guy coming from the left ran the red light.
So you're not gonna just tell me? Oh.
That dude got railed.
Someone trying to clear the intersection, someone ran the red light. This is also why I don't like the instant, red to green.
Mm-hmm.
Or, as soon as one turns red, everything else turns green. It's got to
Yeah.
pause. So that's someone running the left turn light because it's red for the left turn light. Turn.
My wisdom tooth. On the bottom right.
That's interesting. Yeah. Why is this guy parked? Is that parked in the street? I guess. The car that came around him was definitely speeding. And now we're going to have a hit and run.
Well, I'm only assuming because my gum hurts, but I,
Although they got hit. Oh, the police are here.
but I don't feel a tooth.
They're going to cause a second. They're on the other street, though. They're going to cause another accident. No. Boy, that was a weird avoidance.
I love it.
Not sure what happened there.
Hmm.
It was passing in a no passing zone, it looks like. Nope, not going to help.
Oh, that one just kept going.
Yeah.
That's a hit and run.
Mm-hmm. Nice turn on the left. So right. Why are we getting over in the right hand? Yeah, I mean, he did signal. You could say the car on the right was actually at fault because that's failure to yield, but you also have to clear your lane. Depends on how they want to cite that one. Something on fire? Or is that something way off in the distance? Yeah, that's failure to maintain lane.
Oh,
Yeah, once you've signaled to start something, even if it's wrong, you got to go continue. Although they stopped for the red light, the other vehicle didn't. All right.
Oh,
that's right.
Really going to get out and yell at someone? That really wasn't that bad.
I mean, yeah, if you're
That person's going to go around in a left-hand turn lane. That's a moving violation right there.
mm-hmm.
That's it probably, and it probably didn't signal. Ooh,
Mm,
don't pull out. Yeah,
don't
so
be a
probably-
hero.
And then he probably changed lane. He had to change lanes in an intersection to get back into the proper lane. So there's at least 3 moving violations in that video. And it's all on the person recording. Because no one else did a moving violation. You had to signal, they changed lanes, they did it all right. This is a semi truck. What is this? Like a Mack? A big, long nose, right?
Peterbilt.
Peterbilt. Yeah.
That was a lie.
Just a hood ornament, I think.
That guy's signaling for a long time. What?
Hello.
He had a nice little dent in the bed.
Yeah. Well, the guy can't just disappear.
I'm here.
Then he got over anyway.
I'm here. Ah!
Is he following him?
Maybe we should go into team chat and talk to them.
This guy's in the middle. No, he's
I mean, I would want to follow him because he hit my truck.
uh-huh.
Dude's got.
So by chasing him, he did 3 moving violations.
By people, what is happening?
Yeah,
Oh, he got lucky. Or did it hit?
Okay, but
I'm not sure. Looks.
McMoose, I don't think you can play McRee.
I don't know.
I rezzed you and they
This is why you got to have someone watching for you.
I'm
Someone that just sent,
sorry.
across the street, let you know when to pull back
Can't
out.
rezz. I just rezzed you.
It's like someone was on the wrong side of the road. That was kind of hard to see.
Mm-hmm.
So we're back in Australia or somewhere. We got somewhere where they're
Yeah.
driving the other side. We don't have a roundabout, or we do.
I hate roundabouts.
We do have
Except
a
when
I
roundabout.
like him.
but this is with stoplights, lots of them. Gee whiz.
Idiot energy. Who's here?
So this is such an awesome podcast. So it looks like he's going to make an illegal left. No, he's going around and through, and then people try to avoid him. Keeps going.
Oh gosh.
Probably got stolen goods.
Oh.
Bubba done stole that washer. He's going to get home.
You see the wheel fall off that thing?
Yep, it's just going down the road.
It's still
On the
going.
road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Tommy, you remember Bradshaw?
Yeah.
Do you remember him running down the interstate and lost the wheel?
Did he?
Yeah.
That's fine. I have all sorts of pictures of that.
Bradshaw was a character.
Yeah, buddy.
I wonder if he'll be nice to me.
I'm not sure what that one was about. I just saw
Me
someone
neither.
change lanes, but I didn't see any accident.
Skirt.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're gonna turn right on red and in oncoming traffic, you better do it quickly.
Motorcycles always make me like tinge
Yeah.
or cringe.
I'm not. What the heck happened?
He got hit.
Yeah, but I mean, that car pull out in front of him or something.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's hard to see that. What the heck's going
Yeah, it
on?
looks like he hit the fender.
Have to heal.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there's Sigma let me leave.
Yeah, and he's on a motorcycle, and they've got rail down, the streetcar tracks. That's got to be nerve wracking.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah. Is that the end of that video? Well, you
Yeah.
want to do one more, or you want to call it a night? I mean, it's
I don't care.
we've been at this an hour and 45 minutes. All we talked about was Wonder Woman. Why did it say that?
We didn't.
What
We
is
didn't.
your
talk about
rating?
Wonder- We talked about Batpat
Batwoman. Sorry.
and Batwoman. We didn't talk about Snyder Cut.
I thought it was funny, but
Yeah.
I don't like it.
That's
I'd
gonna be
like
interesting.
getting there closer, man. You might.
This one.
Oh, I
Also
guess.
this one.
Oh,
I watched
I'm not sure what I'm looking at now.
Grunge.
Someone get over too soon.
Also,
And just
I
keep on
missed
going.
it. I missed
That's it. Considered a felony if you do a hit and run. Or is that
Yeah.
still?
like over-exaggerated emotions.
I'd be pissed.
Like,
Probably
some
drunk.
would do the same thing. And
Yeah.
like with Pokemon, where it's like sometimes they have like chibi head.
If he's a politician, he'll get out of it.
Ah!
Yeah.
Sports star.
Well, did you hear about the politician? Over
Yeah.
here?
Oh, he just put a gun in his pocket
Oh.
I'm gonna die.
and he got a shovel.
My time.
That's when I'll take off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if they're grabbing, I don't care what they're grabbing for. They're grabbing for anything. I'm out of there.
Yay.
And I'll hit their car on the way out.
Right. While
Mhm.
he's grabbing for something, I'd accidentally clip him.
Yeah.
Because they're not getting out to just say howdy.
Where are you at?
Well, I guess they didn't do anything though.
Yeah.
Or where's that guy running off to?
Who knows?
Did he get something else?
Yeah.
It looks like a sledgehammer now.
Don't bet me that I will hit you, bro. Like for real.
Yeah.
Right.
I will break his kneecaps with my front bumper.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent sized truck. He
Yeah.
probably
yeah.
got over him once he laid down.
Oh, he's got that bun in the back too.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, why'd the other guy take off running?
There he is back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the
Oh, he's got the phone out.
And maybe he dropped his latte.
Oh, he's got the phone out, so he's probably calling the cops, and the cops get to see this video.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't change lanes at the proper time.
You were on point.
Well, there you
And
are.
then harassing someone with a blunt object is
Yeah, it looks like a sledgehammer or something.
And a shovel.
in the show.
It looked like he was putting a gun in his pocket.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah.
think it was.
Yeah, who knows? Had it been a gun, dude, I'd flooring it.
Oh, we
Yeah.
have
But I don't understand where he had to go down the road for his phone. Did he kick it? I mean, yeah, well,
I want to know what happened with that one.
not go that way. Okay.
Oh,
Not doing anything.
Yep.
Besides hanging out.
and they still good.
yeah, they just brake checked.
Oh,
Hit him again, yeah. Now,
We
here,
want to fight now.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not odd for people to do that and the person following get charged for following too closely. But in Germany, if you don't have a reason to stop, you can be cited as
Mhm.
causing the accident, even if someone is following too closely. That's
I'd be like, let
Yes,
me tell you.
no, this is the boy. This is the ex-girlfriend's brother or something coming after him because it looked like they came after him for something. There's something before this that we're not seeing.
Oh, there's gonna be a fight.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking it's probably they know who each other is.
I thought.
Who got out of the vehicle?
oh shit!
That was the guy in the truck.
He's got a gun in his hand.
Oh, he does.
Yeah,
No, wait. It was me.
yeah. I wouldn't have gotten out of my vehicle unless I absolutely had to. because I can still escape in it. Someone's going to
Mhm.
reach in for me.
Okay, I tried the lemon.
That's what I'm guessing. You slept with
He's-
my wife. I did not. Yes, you did.
No, I think that I don't know.
Who's driving the truck and who's driving the car?
Red hat was in the truck because when he turned around, you could see the red hat.
And now I've got tangerine. I don't really like the lemon.
Why'd the other idiot get out of his vehicle?
But I think that's the
Yeah, don't turn it off and don't get out.
Because it's a lemon. You peel lemons. Thank you. I like that. That was-
Change lanes without signaling.
I like
This
eating
guy's
lemons.
following.
You don't know if you're signaling.
Huh?
You don't know if they're not signaling.
I didn't see a turn signal. They slowed down to get over, but there was a car beside them. It was almost like they thought they were missing. Oh no, these two are now playing patty cake. Nice pit maneuver. Oh, go right up to the door. If you're going to pit maneuver them and you spin like that, go right up to the door.
Yes, shoot, bite down the
I know they
lemon.
can get out the other side, but at first they're going to be pissed off.
What do you want? You want a babysit? Sorry. I got
This
her
is
cat.
Russia.
She's so cute.
What are you doing? I'm passing on the right. That's the other thing that was that in most sane countries you can't pass on the right like that.
My mom said-
But in the US you can.
Shut up.
So who comes out? Yeah, he's in a Mustang. He's gonna spin.
Love my mother.
Yeah.
Those things are so light in the back end.
No, I just wanted to say it.
It's what I like in front wheel drive vehicles. Slowing down in the rain is actually the worst thing to do. So like I have a stick shift. So my little Hyundai, when things start to wiggle, I just put it in fourth gear, put more torque on the wheels, and I have no problem. Can't do that in rear wheel drive or in an automatic easily.
Hey, James.
Unless you, wow, someone's got those strobing lights. You wouldn't notice it's strobing except on the frame rate of the camera.
Seems like a dash cam would be a very good investment.
Mm-hmm.
Well, especially depends if you're if you're in an area with a lot of wrecks or whatever.
I pressed S.
I put my dash cam up on my bike a few times.
Relax, cactus.
Wasn't a legal right hand turn, but hey, what the heck happened? This windshield just cracked.
Oh, that car, Jeep just hit him. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I wonder if he pulled in front of him. He didn't make a legal right hand turn. He ended up in the left hand lane. Now I know in Knoxville, Tennessee, where I used to done drive, that's how they done turned when they turn right. But it's not legal. He
I
sort of
think he's already cracked.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he stops past the Stein and ends up in the left hand lane. As my daughter laughs. You guys hear?
I bet you he pulled out in front of the Jeep.
Yeah. And if he
Yeah.
did, he's at fault. Plus, it was an improper. Let's say illegal. It was an improper right hand turn.
Yeah, but it's also the Jeep's fault for slamming on the brakes like that, wouldn't it be?
Well, I think the Jeep hit him from behind.
Yeah, the Jeep
Huh.
hit him either from behind or from the side, and then. But he did make an improper right hand turn because he should be in this lane when he turns right, not in the left.
Yeah.
I got it.
And he stopped past the sign. And I mean, that's the thing too, is sometimes where the sign is, you can't see. So, I mean, I got a ticket for disregarding a stop sign on the UT campus once because I stopped past it and then looked because you couldn't see at the sign, you couldn't see.
Hmm.
So that was after almost getting hit by two cars going the wrong way on a one-way street the block before, but the cops couldn't see that, but they could see me stop at the sign. And I'm like, oh, there's a cop car. And I almost stalled because I was still in second gear and they still claimed I disregarded a stop sign. It was baloney, but that's your word versus the cops. It's really
God,
hard.
he's going in on that dude.
Yeah. Guess he
Hmm.
cut him off or something.
Road rage.
Yeah. And in that, like, is that a Subaru? The car right in front?
Yeah.
Marisa.
Yeah.
Oh, Outback wagon.
Out. Yeah. So it's probably a woman.
Or an Impreza. No,
Like-
I think it's a Legacy. A
Yeah.
Legacy wagon.
Okay. Now we got trucks. Now we're following too closely. Oh, we're going really slowly, I guess. And a car comes from somewhere.
Yeah, that did not.
So it's already one traffic jam.
Right. So let's make it worse by being an a-hole and passing on the shoulder, and then
And then stopping.
The stupid Echo is still alive. Just kidding. She's dead now.
right. And he was close. I mean, it wasn't like the truck was going slowly, impeding traffic.
Yeah.
Oh, my back just popped. My back's really bothering me. And they have to merge to looks like an merge arrow, doesn't it? Wow. That's a mentally ill person. Considering how far up they got away. How far the truck had to drive to get to them. Yeah, that is that I guess it's just a reflection off of the top of the vehicle. I thought that was a merge left arrow.
I think it is.
And maybe it's a
Lane's ending. You can see the
Yeah.
sign on the right.
Oh my god.
well, then
finally.
signal and get over. There's a huge gap right now. Oh, there's a car now. Yeah.
You did?
And there's a disabled vehicle on the right hand side. All right. I think I've seen this one. This one actually started earlier. I think I've seen this one. Yeah.
No.
Again, this is the dangers of passing on the right.
Yeah. Did you watch
I know it's a
that?
divided highway. It's a divided highway, limited access to the left, but it's still the dangers of passing on the right. This is why you have to drive defensively.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. We stayed alive.
I mean, yes, you are correct. They're in your lane, but is your life worth waving your hands at them?
Oh, I kicked a lady's door in one time because oh, sorry, I forgot we were still on the air. Never mind, I didn't do any of
Is
that.
this another biker?
Yeah, I was on a bike.
Yeah, I mean, but this kind of started almost
Yeah,
looks
but
like they
this
were
is-
trying to get past. I mean, they're not in the proper. Well, in
No, the bike-
California,
The
you can
bike
actually.
moved. The bike moved over so that she could get it because she was
Oh.
coming up, like she was coming
I
around
thought
him.
they were in the left-hand side of the lane to begin with. They weren't in the middle. Now, well, I don't think you can do it on the shoulder, but in California, you can actually. It's legal for motorcycles
cut.
to lane cut. Yeah,
Oh,
but a lot of states that's not legal.
Yeah. It's not legal here, but we still sometimes maybe allegedly might do it.
Like, I think that person's just trying to contain him, and the other one's throwing punches, and he
Yeah.
finally got pissed off.
Well, contain him, but you want his back to the truck, not yours.
Yeah.
If you really want to contain him, you do that, and then use your legs, pick him up, and take him down to half Nelson.
Liked the parody of-
Yo, I'd be like, look at my shirt. My movies is showing.
Put your forearm right across his neck, and then bring his knees up and just hold
yeah.
him there. Don't worry about pinning his shoulders. Pin his neck down against the ground.
Bad one, the bad thing.
And then when he stops breathing, you can let go. Drag him over to the curve, put him in the recovery position, and then he'll wake up going, what the heck? Did you have a nice nap?
I thought that was me for a second. I literally thought that was my own
Yeah, I did your
voice.
sister. She loved it. Yeah, a little skinny dude in the salmon shirt has 3 or 4 times he should have walked away. The other guy
Oh,
is
yeah.
really holding back.
What is he hitting him with?
The
But
shoe.
you,
I
I
will
like
give you
that.
athlete's foot on your face.
I like his truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big old Silverado.
What?
What?
Well, Karen's angry.
She coming to speak to your manager.
I'm going to speak to your mama. Again with the vertical. And they don't even have her face on camera. Maybe it's on purpose. I don't know. What are they saying?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't have the sound
I
on.
turned the sound off because I thought you wanted it off.
Well, no.
Well-
Usually, when you go to share, there's a share audio checkbox. If you don't collect that, we can't hear it anyway. But you could still hear it. No, she wants in. She wants in. She wants a piece of this.
Now, can
Yeah.
she get in trouble for sticking her hand in his car?
Yeah.
Well, she can get in trouble. She gets cited for stopping on the roadway, right? You're not allowed to stop unless you're broken down, and you can still be cited for stopping on the roadway, even if you're broken down. You're obligated to get off of the roadway, right? And then
She
what-
told him to get his wang in his hand and get out of here. But
So
not
what's she-
those words.
what's she all about? What's she yelling about?
He was taking video of her, I guess, driving. I
Oh,
mean, she must have done something.
oh.
And she's stopping.
Wait.
See, when she was walking, I would have just been driving on. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
run her.
Is Fifth playing?
I'm not sitting here waiting.
Oh,
for
she's
you.
hitting the car.
Yeah, that
Yeah, I
that can
know, I
be
saw that.
damage to
Damage to
property.
personal property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of it depends.
And he's
like-
got her on camera for proof.
yeah. A verbal assault, and then here comes her. Is that her husband?
I'm sad. I thought that was our Pidge. Pidge is flat in heels. I'm so proud of Pidge. I got the ball!
I don't know what he's doing. Can't go horizontal now, dude.
He's looking for she yanked his sunglasses off.
Oh, yeah. See, I wouldn't have even let her get that close.
Nah.
I had no choice.
Come on, it's
I
right
couldn't
here.
get over.
Yes, we would have won that anyway.
That's why you record at a distance. You don't record that close. So what? This is accidents.
Female edition.
Oh.
Road Rage 68 female edition.
Oh. Did they hit?
Hey, yeah. Hang on. Can we share audio?
Yeah.
It's so much funnier.
So
Yeah.
here's what you do. I'm gonna remove it from stream, unshare, and then go back to share again. And then when you click on the tabs, there should be at the bottom of that dialog box, the checkbox that says share audio. If not, put the link in the private chat.
Look
and I'll-
for the share audio checkbox next to the window. Sharing audio from a Chrome tab works best.
yeah.
I don't see it, so let me just share. Hang on.
I have all.
Where are you, mouse? Oh, there you are.
Just paste it in the private chat.
I am.
Yes.
Going between two different screens, I lose the mouse in transition.
Oh, I understand.
I've never had to deal with
Yeah.
Well, my wife, I'm using my wife's. I'm not using my wife's work computer.
that.
And her whole setup. It's a super sweet Acer. Hold up.
Okay, Terry.
Yeah.
Caitlin, get in the car.
Caitlin.
Caitlin, get in the car.
She's got the cuh part. Just call her Caitlin. Is he driving or is she?
Caitlin.
Did he get over in the?
He's getting over behind her. Full screen that bad boy.
Oh, she's in a Toyota Prius.
Oh.
Yeah. You're in a Prius.
What's wrong? You're on the fucking phone while you're driving, you fucking idiot.
Fucking wanker.
Not even a scratch. Not even one fucking scratch.
He's got 6 toes.
Go for it. Let's go.
You want to fucking scratch? Go scratch
I got baby in the car, you fuckhead.
fucking wake up!
No worries.
Fucking ass!
Get off the fucking phone while you're driving, you mutt.
You muff?
You mutt, I think he said.
Oh.
Australia, I don't know. Jeez.
Tommy, doesn't that look like that?
Oh. That make the airbags go off?
Yep. If they have airbags.
Bumper cars.
You in my parking spot.
Yeah, it's got a dented fender already.
Oh,
Are we sure that's not our
did he just punch the car?
Yeah.
Oh, there
There's
goes the
something
mirror.
else already going on. There's no way he kicked that mirror and broke it. It had already been broken. There was already a spot on the right fender behind the wheel.
He just stays there.
That's your wife?
Yeah, she's mad at me right now.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Hillbilly Karen here. Why
If
is it? Why
she's
is there?
trying to break his car, though, that's one of the most easiest things to replace.
Yeah, but that's destruction of property. Why does it look like
Oh,
her
yeah.
pants like she's wet her pants?
That's what meth does to you.
There's a big dark spot right there. Yeah, she thinks she's on Mars actually, fighting some alien.
With antennas. Oh.
Oh, is this the same lady?
Oh my god!
Looks like the same lady. You know, for the
Looks
second
like
time
one of them
tonight,
feminists that are protesting.
don't do drugs, okay? Drugs are bad. Just remember, drugs are bad.
Bam, guy.
I
Mhm.
thought you said you'd give me $50.
And the Egyptian lady.
Are you gonna let me in? Give me $50.
I like how he just rolls down the window barely.
Yep.
Put a shirt on, lady. No one needs to see your fat belly.
Oh, she actually flashed him.
Oh, the guy with the camera.
Yeah. Oh,
There you go. I got more crack.
holy
Yep.
hell.
That's a nice way to cut your feet too.
Coming! She was half.
She's
That's
definitely on something.
a cop car.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's Russian too. Look the back of his.
Yeah.
Their mercy is dead.
She's on her iPad. he punched her, but that was about it. I'm like, wow. Oh, we got another crackhead. Road rage. This seems to be road drunken public drunk in public. The Rhonda White version. Oh, this is downtown.
Next time, put your fucking sleeper on.
New York.
Turn around like that again. I'm knock your flying dead motherfucking ass out. Get behind me, not turn on me. Turn like that. Turn like that again with your little raggedy ass fuck.
All posturing and all
It ain't
yelling.
the day for me either, bitch. I'm paying bills just like you. Bye, bitch. Get the fuck on then. You stupid bitch. Fucking African. Shut the fuck up, your mama, bitch.
Your mama.
a lot of sass in that, wasn't it?
Yeah. But that's all they'll do is yell and scream at each other.
Oh, yeah.
You're about to get haunted.
What was that guy running for?
Are you kidding? No way.
You're not even in a car, woman. Are you serious?
No.
Get the fuck out
Get
of my
out of
way.
here. Are you kidding? You're not in a car. Get out.
Where? I don't see no car. You're
You
just
can't
running
just-
to a spot
are you
right now.
kidding
There's a
me?
spot in the next row over to the right of that white car.
I'm gonna stand here all day. I got time.
Stand here. I don't care.
Yet
Dude.
another reason why not to live in a big
All
city.
right, stand there.
Are you joking?
That's what you need to.
I have never heard of this before.
It's a good thing we got the horn.
Has the car
I'm
arrived
not in
yet?
the way. She ran into the spot. Jesus Christ. Where are you? I'm not being too proud. Which car are you in? Which car are you in?
How long is this?
I'm not gonna.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
Is that a white girl in the blue? You think?
Yeah. And they're at Taco Bell.
Yeah. Can I have 3 chicken soft tacos, Fresco style?
He's got his priorities. He's getting his food and he's
I think
recording
originated.
the
Oh.
fight.
Hair pull. Hair
Yeah.
pull. Yep. Oh,
Them
both
extensions
of
is
them.
coming off.
Oh.
You don't touch a black lady's hair unless you want to get your
Yeah.
butt
Can I
beat
have a
in.
large Diet Coke?
Is that lady's foot between
And can I
her
have a
legs?
chicken
Yep.
quesadilla?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she going for a chunk.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Look at that guy going, okay, guys, come on now.
Looks like a fire department guy.
Yeah, that's right. They're EMS.
EMS. Yeah, you don't touch a black lady's hair unless you want to die. She said, "Get off my hair." She don't care about anything else, but get off my hair. That's all you hear. See, get the F off my hair. Here we go.
Look at the big fat fry. He's going to pull apart.
When are you guys gonna move?
No, they already hit. They can't move. They can't go into where they are without backing up.
Somebody cut you in front of somebody taking advantage of the situation.
That's where you can back up.
Oh my God! It's
While she's
Taco
out.
Bell. It's Taco Bell. Like everyone's gonna eat.
But how she just gonna cut in front of somebody?
It's okay. Just let her go.
Oh my god.
It's not worth. It's not worth your energy. It's not. It's not worth it.
You're an idiot.
Yet it's worth it for
I know.
her to keep
Don't waste your
saying that.
time on her. She's obviously just not gonna help the problem. Dude, you guys are trying to get Taco Bell. Like, give me a break.
That's the problem.
Can I eat my dinner?
Why doesn't Karen just drive away?
Oh my
It's between these two. She already has her food.
Oh my! Is she gonna call the cops while I'm sitting here on the burrito?
She might not have. She might not be able to get out. Oh, yes, she can.
Are we serious right now, dude?
But
Can
she's
you
driving
just
and
back
using her
up,
phone.
dude?
which
Like
is
I'm
probably
trying to have a food.
I'm trying to have a food.
Yeah. Well,
Excuse me.
Camera Karen is
Hi.
probably 40 or 50 pounds overweight. Why don't you just go
Can
on?
you, I know she's being dumb and won't. Can you just
I'm
back?
calling the police
Okay.
because what she's doing is wrong.
When you do, hopefully she's gonna be in there, so she won't be able to go anywhere. But could you maybe like back up so we could all turn in there, or just I'll let you go in front of me.
She blocked me. She came in. She drove in and tried to make a turn when I was already
No, I'll
behind.
just let her go and I'll let you cut in front of me.
And the lady in front of me seen it. Did you not see what
No,
she did?
literally just let her go and you can go in front of me. Like don't. She's a waste of your time. Don't even waste your energy on her.
That's what I'm saying. That's wrong. What she did.
Well,
it is
people
wrong, but
call
you
the
should
cops when,
be the bigger
McDonald's
person
runs
and
out
just let it
of
go.
chicken nuggets or whatever. So
Let it go, and eventually they will stop her. Let her deal with that, though. You don't
is
have
this
to
the
be
last
alone.
one? Can we skip this one?
Yeah,
Or do you guys really want to see these Karens?
Here, who are you, Karen?
I mean, this is minutes later. It's still going on. Yeah.
I'm not going to move because I have the right.
Okay, who's gonna be the better person?
So my
I would have just parked. If I was a lady in the silver, I would have just parked right there and gone in.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's faster when you have that long a drive-through. It's faster to go inside.
Are we really gonna make the police come here so she can eat?
Yeah, why doesn't this lady just park? The lady recording this could have parked, gone in, got her food, ate, and these two would still be yelling at each other.
Oh yeah.
Oh
But
my
we're,
gosh,
you know,
thank
we're a bunch of lazy Americans. We're not going to walk inside. Oh, here. Okay, let's skip to the police.
Thank you.
Or did the police?
They called the cops.
Yeah.
God.
Well, yeah, they called the cops.
He actually called the police. This is a joke. This is a joke. This is.
All right. You guys done?
I guess so.
Yeah, my abs hurt.
They had to call that road parents. It's in a road raid.
Yeah, we gotta. Me and Tommy's gotta get doing stuff early in the morning.
Yeah, the dogs.
Oh,
are
yeah.
I mean, they need their. It's time for them to go out and go to bed. All right, so this has been another episode of what are we calling ourselves? The Pop Culture Corner, where we talk about everything but pop culture.
There you go.
And, I mean, we started.
I know.
Yeah, we started.
But
this was fun.
I think
This
the
was
Snyder
fun.
Cut.
It was almost like a watch party of craziness.
Yeah, the Snyder Cut is maybe that's what we should do. Screw pop culture. I'll rename the damn channel, and we'll just be, you know, I don't know,
Rag YouTubers.
random YouTube nonsense or something.
Random Rambling Fridays.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what time people see it's not Friday.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
All
What
right,
do you want? Any closing thoughts before I click in broadcast?
catch us sometime on the men's room.
Yeah, I got to remember to put that link in the description. I keep forgetting to do that.
It's a good time.
Good time. All right, everybody. Stay safe. Don't listen to the CDC because they're backtracking. So I'd say in a few weeks we'll be right back to where we were in February, and we're gonna be like, oh, so they lied to us for 3 months. Yes, they did.
Oh.
And imagine that, the government lying to you. All right, thank you very much. And this is not the conspiracy channel, so we're not going to talk about it. Good night, everybody. Goodbye. Whenever you see this, and there we go. And hopefully, she'll actually record some more alcohol reviews with me. So, all right, bye and good night.
All right, y'all.